So this is my 2017 Harley Davidson Street Rod. Purchased brand new from a local Harley dealership nearby to where I live. A little bit about me is I've never owned a motorcycle before. I don't really come from a motorcycling family. My dad had some Hondas and Yamahas growing up when he was my age, in his early 20s, mid 20s. My brother, he had a Kawasaki Ninja for a little while when he was in his mid 20s, and now here I am with a brand new Harley Davidson in my garage. Reasons I got this bike is it's pretty darn cool looking. I love the look of it. Love the way it sounds. Took a motorcycle safety class to get a little introduced to the motorcycle world. Fell in love with it. 2 days on a bike here at a local tech school, and just super fun, super powerful feeling racing across the street with the engine between your legs. But I bought this mostly as a commuter bike, a way to get around town. I do a lot of both highway driving, a lot of city driving, and as you can see, I have a kind of a somewhat aging Camry. I'm still wrapping up grad school. Don't really have enough money yet to get a real brand new car. So this was a kind of a good balance between them. The monthly payments were low, down payment was cheap. Gas mileage is going to get probably around 54 to 55 combined, according to both the website and reviews I've seen online and the dealership. So it was a good kind of balance to get some better gas mileage and get a new vehicle under my belt. Downsides to this bike already is I know it's going to be probably just as an expensive cost per mile as a regular car is going to be. It seems like the maintenance on it's going to be kind of expensive. Tires are going to be expensive. You had to change oil and tires more. But that being said, it's still going to be pretty cool. I've taken it out on a test drive and in a couple parking lots so far, and it's been super fun. The bike's really nice. It's got very good torque to it. The shift change is real nice. It's a little bit hard to find neutral, but I think it's something I can just train out of. Taking a closer look at the bike, you see it's got the really cool suspension here on the back. It's got the inverted forks, the dual set of brakes, disc brakes on it, which was a big selling point for me over the Street 500. Just the overall appearance of the bike is a lot cleaner, a lot more simple, a lot more sporty looking than a Street 500. It really came down between those two bikes for me. The Street 500 was definitely a cheaper option, got a little better gas mileage, and I could have gotten maybe a white paint coat and still come out maybe $1,000 better than this one. But the difference between the test drives and just the reviews online prompted me to go with this one. This was kind of the bike I wanted originally. With getting into motorcycling, and I'm pretty happy with my purchase so far. I'm going to take it out beyond the neighborhood here shortly, and we'll just see how it goes. I will say this about the bike. Had a people over at the house. Some of my older friends, they're all my age, mid 20s, early to mid 20s, and they thought the bike was super cool. Loved it. And that was kind of what I intended as well, because I wanted something a little impressive. I knew getting a car, I'd probably be able to just get, another Camry or a Honda or an Accord or something like that. But something like this is really impressive. I think it's really cool. I think my friends think it's really cool, and so far the coworkers that I've shown it to, pictures of it so far at a factory that I work at, they think it's super cool as well. So definitely that cool factor, definitely the environmental factor, just getting better overall mileage, definitely a factor in getting a more exciting commute, and just kind of a new hobby for me. Something else I wanted to get into, wanted to get away from some of the other hobbies I've had in the past, and I already did a little bit of cycling on a road bike, and if you can kind of see over there in the other corner, I have a mountain bike Never had a major wreck on either of those two bikes. Have laid them out a few times, but never really been badly hurt. I don't think this is gonna be. I don't plan on getting hurt on this bike either. Never crashed a bike either on the course or with friends. The few times I've been on them, a couple days here and there. So I really think this bike feels definitely more stable than the trainer bike that I learned on, which was a Kawasaki 250 dual sport. This one feels just a lot better, a lot more power to it. Doesn't stall out as much. So it's definitely gonna be a fun bike to learn on, and I'm just definitely looking forward to getting on riding to it, and I'll let you know how it goes. But hopefully it stops raining here in the next couple of days. Get on riding to it. If you have any questions, comments, post them below. This is, like I said, my first bike entry into the world of both motorcycles and Harley Davidson, and I just wanted to share my thoughts and opinions as I go and as I learn. Maybe someone else out there is in the same boat as me, and they're in their mid to late 20s, and they're trying to figure out new hobby or a new mode of transportation, or just like I said, trying to make good morning commute, the evening commute a little more fun. And I'm definitely be happy to answer any questions y'all have.